Well, good to see everybody. It's been a few weeks since we've seen y'all, and um, we kind of get ruled by our calendar based on when the NCAA lets us out and when we can recruit, and some things are really kind of coming to an end right now in the sense that finals are going on this week, and the guys are going to be leaving campus Friday, Saturday. Got graduation this weekend. I'm very excited about that for Horace and for Bryce, and Malik is really close, and he will finish in the summertime. I'm not sure if he's going to walk or not. And then tomorrow is the last day we can be out recruiting, and I've basically been out almost every day since the season ended, and try to get ready for next year's 20 class, which is very, very strong. 21's a really good class too. So that's been what's been keeping me busy.
What are you looking for in grad transfer?
Grad transfers, you've got to be, you got to put those kids in positions to be successful, in a sense that you got to have a real need. It's their last go around, and so what you typically will do is you look for places on your roster where you're losing a lot, and you need to be able to replace. At the same time, the good thing about, and then the other issue is, but you also got to be mindful of the guys that are returning, and knowing that they've paid their dues, and making sure they know you still have the confidence in them to be right and ready. The other advantage is it doesn't necessarily affect your recruiting, because those guys would be seniors, and therefore when they do graduate from graduate school, when they're done with their eligibility. So I'm really selective. We relied on it early because we had no choice, and this year we have some opportunity, and I could see us signing a grad transfer.
Even though Jim was injured, how much does it benefit him getting to go to the NBA combine?
Yeah, if Chuma was healthy, obviously, we would have rather had him against Kentucky, Virginia, and then the Texas Tech, but we didn't. And even as it relates to the combine, we wish he was healthy, because he would have an opportunity going into the combine healthy. He would be projected to be a late first rounder, with then an opportunity to play his way into the lottery. But now that he's injured, he's still projected to go someplace either late first round or maybe early in the second round. But because of his injury, he's not going to have an opportunity to play his way higher. And so a lot of it's going to be about how everybody else does. Who impresses at the combine, where people are going to say, well, I'm going to take that guy versus waiting on Chuma. And so I'm not so sure that the injury doesn't actually encourage him to stay, if he can, in this draft, because he's already demonstrated what he's capable of doing, and there are guys that are projected late first round that can't hold a candle to him. And those guys at the next level are smarter than me, and I'm sure they'll figure it out.
How different has it been on the recruiting trail after a Final Four appearance?
I think the difference is more doors are opened, but whether or not we're able to go in there and get the job done is a whole nother matter. So yeah, I have definitely been in some schools and some homes of some kids that would have been out of our reach, that now are potentially within our grasp. And all I do is the same thing. I sell Auburn. I sell Auburn athletics, and the fact that it's just don't hold it against us that men's basketball has them in there, because guess what? Football has, softball has, baseball has. Swimming, diving, all that, it's the same thing. And now our basketball program's in a position where you don't necessarily have to go with 10 All-Americans.
You got Austin as an early enrollee in 2015. Did you ever think he'd be a guy that would be going into a fourth year on campus?
No, I didn't think that Austin would be somebody that would be with us as long. But let's break it down. He's been injured. Obviously, had a situation where he was ineligible for a year, and the circumstances have put him in this possible position. Also, remember, he came into us really young. He's just now 20, so he's still young going into this last year of his eligibility. And so Austin is still in position to do everything he wanted to do at Auburn. He's still in position. And I'm telling you, if he can get a spring and a summer and a fall of training and stay healthy, then he can have a breakout year next year, whether it was in his fourth year or his second or third year. But I'll tell you what, his attitude's been great, and he's going to have a really good opportunity next year to play his way into a great position. What's that? Well, Chad has been an incredible right-hand man for me, unbelievably valuable, for me, and I've got a lot of guys that are on my staff that aren't able to go out there and recruit because they're not full-time coaches that are really working at it.
But Chad can.
What's that?
But he can recruit.
Yeah, right now he can. Yes, while Ira's on leave, he's able to recruit, and so I think that was a great experience for him. He was able to be out.
Bruce, you see some guys who win, get big wins in their careers, and they're just kind of mundane about it. You seem to have a lot of fun when your ball club wins, and that tournament run seemed like a lot of fun for the fans. So you seem to get real hyped about wins. Do you feel like the fan base is responding to that in a positive way? You feel like your team responded to that and helped push that run?
Well, I mean, I have fun winning. I think we all have fun winning, and I also have fun watching them lose. That's fun too. As a competitor, I was supposed to be funny, and so I like to win, but I also like when you lose. So, yeah, I mean, I like having it be fun. I mean, look, there are a lot of trade-offs in how we train and certain areas of our discipline of our program. We're going to be disciplined in a lot of areas, but when it comes to having fun, I want them to be able to cut up a little bit, sing a little bit, dance a little bit, enjoy it, but we're still going to work at it. One more.
Because of the large class you'll have, how important does it make this 2020 class?
Yeah.
Because if you'll have at least 5 guys probably.
We talked 2 years ago about 2018 not being a very good class, and we really didn't want to spend a lot of scholarships there, and we didn't have a lot of scholarships to spend, and that was by design. 19 was a good year. 20 is a great year. 21's really good too, and fortunately our program is going to be in position where we're going to have some real opportunity. Next year is going to be a team of seniors and underclassmen. It's going to be a very unusual mix of lots of veterans and lots of rookies, and not that much in between. And then after those seniors go, the following year, this class is important, but we'll be a really young team and hopefully a really talented young team.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, guys.